Okay, YouTube, it is Tuesday, Vlogust 16th, and it's going to be another Talk About It Tuesday because the internet has exploded with Pottermore. And you may not be interested in Pottermore for whatever reason, but what I'm going to talk about here can be applied fairly generally, I think. So, there has been this awesome thing that perhaps some of your friends or people you know have gotten to take part in, and they're very excited, but you're going through different feelings. One, you're anxious, you're checking your email to see if you get to get into it yet. You're frustrated because you're not getting it yet. You're disappointed. You're perhaps feeling resentful or angry. And I understand those. I went through those. I went through, hey, I got my clue in on the first day, and people who got it in later are getting in, and why am I not? And so I did some research, and I found out how few people were really getting in at first, and also that it's seems fairly random, and I wasn't real happy about that. But once I determined that that's probably the case, I made my peace with it and tried to move on because really there wasn't much I can do about it. However, in the meantime, though I didn't lash out on anyone like I've seen happen, I wasn't really that good of a friend to those who had gotten in because I wasn't terribly excited, and I was preoccupied with my own emotions that I hadn't gotten to get in yet. And so I went back and I was able to share that excitement with them, and be a part of it and be excited. And yes, I didn't want to have too many spoilers or anything, and they were considerate of that. But I think that that's important for people to put it out there. If you don't want to know stuff, let people know. And if you are in and you're posting stuff, give people a heads up that, hey, this is something to do with Pottermore. It's just common courtesy. But ultimately it lies on the individual to avoid spoilers themselves. We're all big boys and girls, and we can tell if it has something to do with Pottermore and avoid it. That said, those who have gotten in have been getting sorted, and some people haven't gotten the house that they wanted or most identified with, and perhaps they have identified with one particular group due to their personality traits and values for a number of years, and it's a very large part of how they identify themselves. And I do understand people getting kind of worked up about this because in Pottermore it is final and there is no changing it. But I would say consider this. Look over the description of whatever house you get sorted in and see if there isn't something you really connect with. Because one of the things I did go ahead and take a look at was the description of one of the houses. And it wasn't the house that I associated with, the house that I felt that I most identified with, that I felt that I would most belong. But as I read it, I connected with a lot of the ideas there and felt as though I could really relate to that house. And so I could possibly be sorted into something else than what I originally thought, and maybe it would make sense. Also, you may have associated with the same house for a number of years, and if we consider characters in the books that were older that people question why were they sorted into such and such house all the time, consider they were sorted when they were 11 years old, and as time passes, people change. Their personalities, their values, their traits will change and develop as time passes, as they have different experiences. And that could be true for us. All in all, though, no matter what house we get sorted into, we're all getting the same thing of getting to take part in this amazing experience and get more of the stories that we've all enjoyed and loved, and that is something to be excited about together. So make friends in each house and be able to get the full story, and have fun. Plan, you guys. Have fun reading. And once I get in, I'll see you all on there. You guys have a great one, and don't forget to be awesome.